Hello, this is Hank Hill, and I'm telling you what, you need to listen to Alex Jones.
Yeah. Infowars.com. Yeah.
Judge, what is the secret of the universe?
Infowars.com. Yeah.
Finishing up here, we're going to go on for a full hour when a report comes out in July. Kristen Megan, Air Force whistleblower who was there watching them shipping in tons of barium salts, aluminum dioxide in the aerosolized form, which is what they're using for weather mod. And then the White House science czar admits they're doing it, but it's classified. And Bill Gates brags, and they have conferences where they admit it. And then they have newscasts going, crazy people say the planes are spraying something. Those are ice crystals. Yes, I remember when a kid watching the ice crystals disappear. On a really cold day, they might stay there 5 minutes. We're talking about hours and creating whole plaques. So in the 5 minutes we've got left here, 3-4 minutes, Megan, Kristen Megan, what other tidbits do you want to impart to people about what's really going on here and the whole health effects of this?
Well, the biggest issue, again, what I discussed before the break, was the ototoxicity and all of the health hazards that are associated with these constituents through it's inhalation hazard, it's an ingestion within our food and water. I'm sure people are familiar with how Monsanto is resistant to a lot of constituents used in geoengineering. It's about believing. And this is my biggest thing. You always say go out and research it yourself. You can air sample, soil sample for all of these constituents, all the panel for under $50. You can look up the lab in your area, do it for yourself. Find out what the background is in your area, and you can see
highly poisonous levels of this are everywhere, and everybody in the EPA and state levels are told shut up.
You're exactly right. And as a federal employee, I was told to shut up. I didn't get responses from the EPA in my region, and I was a GS-12 working for the VA, and I had the credentials for them to realize I wasn't some crazy conspiracy theorist. I have the credentials and the interactions and the networking to say this isn't right.
And what's happening is because we're exposing them, they're now trying to segue with shows and movies, and Time Magazine for Kids last year said, oh, look, it's sunscreen for the planet, and said we're spraying this, it's added to the fuel, they're admitting it to kids. And then here's Bill Gates. Bill Gates, climate scientist lobbying for large-scale geoengineering. Other wealthy individuals have also funded a series of reports and tests for us. Isn't that sweet? To save the climate. Oh, so see, now because we're exposing it, they're now trying to segue. Super creepy. Bill Gates, who says there's too many of us, I'm spraying aluminum on you that sterilizes you and causes neurological disorders because I love you, children.
You're exactly right. And the rise in the neurological and respiratory illness are documented, especially if you follow a lot of the OSHA reports related to those in industry. I mean, I know personal medical for the general public you can't find, but in the workforce you can. And that's why a lot of people in general industry and construction are saying, okay, people are claiming these injury and illnesses not related to our hazard. These are people that work around soil remediation, construction workers. I mean, this stuff is all documented. You just have to connect the dots.
Well, if Hitler would have taken groups he wanted to kill, if he would have taken over Russia to some area of Siberia, put them there, and then flew over and sprayed them at this, they would have never even known. I mean, again, it's a soft kill weapon.
You're exactly right. And one thing here, I live in the west suburbs of Chicago. We just had a notice from the police department letting us know that they were spraying BTK to kill gypsy moths, and that there's nothing wrong with BTK, which the biology of BTK, if inhaled, has potential effects as the same protein buildup as anthrax, but you're going to say it's safe. So they'll alert us about spraying a contaminant on us, a biological contaminant slash
Well, that's just to get you used to it. Yeah, they killed people in the New York subway in '68. Details remain classified. But, I mean, shooting black men up with syphilis, that's loving. Don't be an extremist. Folks, drink your fluoride, take your shots, enjoy the increased cancer rates. The government loves you. Okay? Kristen, Megan, we'll talk to you again soon. We salute your courage. God bless you.